Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of In the Cosmos from the De Anza College Planetarium. This, as always, is Toji Komatsu, your host and the director of the planetarium. For this digest for December 2020, we're focusing on just two things, the Geminid meteor shower, as well as the great conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn happening later this month. So let's go ahead and take a look. Now, the Geminid meteor shower is generally active from early to mid-December, peaking on the night of the 13th and the morning of the 14th. Here we are looking towards the constellation of Gemini, the twins, right over in this part of the sky over here. High up in the east, we're looking just after midnight on the 14th, and you can see the constellation there with the stick figure as well as the artwork there again, Gemini, the twins. Now, these meteors will appear to originate from the constellation of Gemini, but you want to look all around Gemini because meteors can appear from anywhere in the sky. Gemini itself rises about 8 p.m. local standard time on the 13th and rises towards the zenith around 2 a.m. The best time to look is after midnight when the sky is at its absolute darkest. Get yourself to the darkest location you can, away from any city and street lights, and bundle up to stay warm. Give your eyes a good 15 minutes just to get used to the darkness, and just lay out and look up at the sky. Now, if the weather's bad or you miss it on the night of the 13th, morning of the 14th, don't worry, you can look on another night around that date. It's just that that is when the peak happens. Now, the big event for December is the great conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn, and you can see them in the center of our view right here. And we're looking at December 1st at about 6 p.m. local standard time. Now, planetary conjunction is when two planets like Jupiter and Saturn here get close together in the sky. Now, on this date, Jupiter and Saturn are about 2 degrees apart, and that's about 2 pinky widths held at arm's length. Now, 1 week later, they're about 1.5 degrees apart, and 1 week later on the 15th, they are half a degree apart. Now, here is a simulated view through a telescope like we've been using during our virtual star party videos, which you can find on our YouTube channel. We're seeing about 70 times magnification with a 3/4 degree field of view, and here you can see Jupiter with the 4 Galilean moons in a line around Jupiter. Now, 3 days later on the 18th, 1, 2, 3, that's the date when, through this particular telescope and this particular view, we'd be able to see Saturn join the party here with both Jupiter and Saturn sharing the same field of view with Jupiter in the center. Now, 3 days later on the 21st, we'll be able to see them even closer, a mere 6 arc minutes apart in the sky. That's 1/10 of a degree. And this is the closest they have appeared together since the year 1623. And they will not get this close again until 2080. Now, zooming back out to our naked eye view on this date, that's the 21st, the two planets will look like almost a single bright object. Now, unfortunately for us in the Bay Area, this conjunction happens at a time when the planets will be quite low in the southwest as the sun sets, only about 10 degrees above the horizon, and that's about 1 fist width at arm's length. Check it out if you can and find a spot with clear views to the southwest horizon. Well, that's it for this edition of In the Cosmos. Hopefully you enjoyed that and learned a little something, and hopefully you get a chance to see Jupiter and Saturn getting closer together in the sky. Now, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video, and be sure to click on the little bell to get a notification every time we post a new video. Do check out our website, and we're all over social media, and you can find those links in the description below. For now, this is wishing you clear, dark skies, and the De Anza College Planetarium signing off.